Doctor Who, that series about the guy with the two hearts in the blue box, and the catchy melody. That melody is not the melody we're talking about today. So, Doctor Who, that series with the ever-changing face, David Tennant, Matt Smith, Peter Capaldi, Jodie Whittaker, now Ncuti Gatwa, and, David Tennant again. And those last two are the Doctors we're going to be talking about today. Why? Well, because I said so. We recently got 3 new specials featuring David Tennant as the Doctor again, and other than the fact that I really enjoyed seeing him again and just really loved Russell T Davies writing again, we got the return of an ancient villain, the Celestial Toymaker, which is an episode that first aired on April 2nd, 1966, faced the first Doctor, but was defeated by the first Doctor imitating his voice. Then in the 60th anniversary special, The Giggle, he was back, provoked by the Doctor himself at the edge of the universe, planting a giggle in everyone's head, prompting the Doctor to travel back to 1925 Soho and stop him. Whilst the Doctor and Donna Noble are trapped in his maze, they wind up together at a show stage where they meet the Toymaker, played by Neil Patrick Harris. But before any card play takes place, the Toymaker gives the two a little show.
Worldwide premiere! But Amy Pond was touched by the weeping angel and she died. But she was killed by a bird.
She still survives in her last second of life.
But she was killed by the Cybermen.
But her consciousness survives.
Oh, well, that's all right then.
But there's one recurring element other than the fact that these companions are dead. A simple recurring memory. Look at the scene again, you'll hear it. It's just a simple 5-note descending melody. These are heard every character's death. So you might think now, Steph, why are these noises, these notes important? Well, there was actually a 4th special featuring newly bi-generated Dr. Ncuti Gatwa, playing the 15th Doctor, in which he met his new companion for season 1, Ruby Sunday, who was played by Millie Gibson. However, there is a recurring melody happened throughout the episode, the exact same one connected to death in the last episode. So what this could mean, it could mean a few things after all. I mean, the snowman is obvious. It's a near-death experience. The Doctor steps in to save her, which is something he couldn't do for Amy, Clara, or Bill. As Amy chose to turn around herself, Clara chose to be brave, and Bill got caught in the crossfire whilst the Doctor was trying to prevent her death. So the Doctor steps in to prevent her death. Easy. Death prevented. The second one, however, may be a bigger mystery. Why does the melody play when the TARDIS opens her doors? Could the TARDIS be a symbol or metaphor for death itself? I don't think so. There's plenty of companions that got to step in and out of the TARDIS alive and kicking. I do, however, think this melody might be Ruby's future. It was recently confirmed that Millie Gibson left Doctor Who whilst filming the 2nd season for Ncuti Gatwa's 15th Doctor. That means that somewhere along season 2, we get a companion switch, like Donna or Clara. There is, however, a darker theory that could explain Ruby's connection to this melody. The main part of this theory being, she is already dead. Back to the Tennant specials, right after the Toymaker's puppet spiel, him and the Doctor split a deck of cards. Meanwhile, the Doctor says,
I made a jigsaw out of your history. Did you like it?
Which could be seen as a throwaway line, seeing as the line after it builds way more suspension.
There's only one player I didn't dare face. The one who waits.
The jigsaw line might still be of importance. It could, of course, be used to easily clean up some errors that the writers made along the way, like the Doctor's age, for example. But then again, what if the Toymaker made a jigsaw puzzle so complicated that he needed other parts or people to participate in it in order for him to let his legions through, as he stated right before he was banished?
My legions are coming.
So what does this all mean? Well, we saw how the timeline changed when the Doctor and Ruby saved Lulubelle. The goblins went back in time to kidnap Ruby, who was saved by the Doctor. But what if it wasn't the Doctor? What if it was the toy maker who made the goblins travel back in time so the doctor could save her and, realize she would actually make a great companion? Maybe somewhere along the line of Ruby's and 15's adventures, they wind up with a choice where Ruby ends up making the choice of either releasing the toy maker's legions or bringing him back entirely, which will end up leading to Ruby's death. Or maybe she gets stuck somewhere like Rose, which seems slightly more likely to me because the toy maker is celestial. So probably with the snap of his fingers, Ruby could be in a completely different universe. So will we see Ruby's end somewhere along season 2? I think so. And I think it might be accompanied with a single 5-note descending melody. The melody of death. So, there you have it. The theory of the melody of death, and maybe even Ruby's death. Please let me know what you thought of this theory in the comments below, and subscribe if you want to. So, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one, which hopefully won't be in a year. Bye.